Hello Hornets, this is Mrs. Schauer. I'm back at the gardens here at Halley, and I am getting the gardens ready for planting some seeds. And I'm going to need the help of the kindergartners this year. They're going to help us decide which seeds are going to be planted in the garden. So as you can see behind us, somebody planted some larkspur seeds last year, and they're just starting to bloom now, but they're so beautiful. I'm going to give you a close-up view of these gorgeous purple plants. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, so it's amazing that little seeds can turn into big plants, especially if those seeds get all of their basic needs met. Just like you can grow big and strong when you have all the water and food and nurturing that you need, these seeds are the same way. As long as we give the plants what they need to survive, then they will grow and survive and thrive as well. So what are those basic needs? We need to know what they are, right, if we want to have a successful garden. So if you can see here, the square foot garden is ready to roll. There's one little piece of lettuce here that somebody must have put a seed in last year, and it's getting its basic needs met. So it is growing right here in the garden already. But we have other seeds to plant, again, that the kindergartners are going to choose for us. And in another video, I will talk about which seeds to choose from. But first, we need to make sure that we can meet all of the basic needs of the plants. So by using the square foot garden as a guide, we can make sure that each seed has enough space to grow. So that is one basic need of a plant. It's enough space. So if I were to go like this in a big crowd, if I had my arm out like this, I might hit somebody, right? I need space too. Plants are the same way. They need enough space to grow to their full size. And if they have enough water and enough sunlight, then they will be able to grow. So those are two basic needs of plants: water and sunlight. And then they also need the space, and they also need the soil, which we have right here in the garden. Okay, so do you know why plants need sunlight? Sure, it feels nice. It's nice and warm. It feels good to have sun on your face, right? Well, green plants like this grass right here, let's get a better piece right here. Okay, see, this grass right here is green, and there's a reason for that. The greenness in this blade of grass is what it uses to make its own food. So it doesn't need to go in the kitchen and cook something. It doesn't need to go to Giant or Safeway and pick up food. It can make its own food. So this right here is a little food factory for this grass plant. So it takes the green, what's called chlorophyll. It's like a little chemical that's inside this leaf that makes, or this grass that makes it green. It takes the chlorophyll and it takes the sunlight that's shining down, and it takes the air that's all around us, and it mixes those two things together with a little chemical reaction inside of this blade of grass, and voila, it has food. So this is a food factory. Green leaves and trees are food factories too, and they can make the food as long as they have their basic needs met, which are, again, space, air, water, and the soil in the garden, so that the roots can grow down into the soil and soak up the water and the nutrients from the soil that it needs. Okay, so basic needs of plants include the space, air, water, and soil, and then we're gonna have some happy seeds, and hopefully we'll have some beautiful flowers and food to eat in the fall if we get these seeds planted now. So I'm going to make another video that talks about which seeds I have. I've got some that are food and some that are just for decoration, you know, pretty flowers. And I'll let you guys choose which ones to plant. And then based on the spacing recommendations, this says it needs 10 inches. So each plant, when it's full grown, needs 10 inches between this plant and the next plant. So that tells us how far apart to plant the seeds to get some happy grown-up plants.